Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And one interesting question that came through because I talked about Apple security flaw in iPads and iPhones and talked about how it affected mostly HomeKit with people that have smart devices in their homes. And one of the questions that came very quickly after from one of the viewers is about the security of these devices. And that is a big question. I have smart bulbs here, and I have a couple of smart lamps. I got a Google Assistant. I got a smart TV. And one of the first things that you hope, of course, with all of these devices is that they actually stay safe on your network. I have to say I am one of those that don't like to have too many of them because of the unknown aspect of these devices. You have little information about them. A lot of them are companies we don't know they are. And we have to believe that they do updates regularly to keep safe. And that is the problem, is you're not sure about that. They are connected to your internet. They are connected to your, Wi-Fi. And, sometimes one of the things that I personally think is that I should have all of these devices that do not require internet. So like, for example, smart bulbs, all they need is a connection between your phone and your and the Wi-Fi. But if the internet's not there, you can still connect them at home. It's just that you can't do it over the internet because one of the advantages for some is that you can turn on these devices at a distance. You can be somewhere else, turn on the lights, so on. Not all the companies are equal in security of smart home devices, and that is a big thing to check out. If you are about to buy some smart devices, buy well-known brands that are well established because you never know. You could buy something because even small unknown brands could be great, but the problem is, how do you know they are keeping you and staying safe when they are connected all the time? I've heard stories of people that have bulbs suddenly turn on and stuff like that because malware was introduced and they started behaving all weird. And of course, there's the other side of the infrastructure, meaning that any connected device to your home network is a security hazard for your home network, for your PCs and all the devices you use. So this is definitely a question that needs to be addressed. I think there should be rules that companies that make smart devices have to update them with security patches for a certain amount of time. And remember that these devices are, mini computers if you want. Not only do they need to be updated, but they could also at some point become obsolete even though they still work because they don't have security updates and they are unsecure to use. I've seen a lot of those and it is a problem. So, be careful on what you choose, which one you choose. Definitely. And, I've got here the bulbs I have are Philips bulbs, which is a very well-known brand. The lamp I have is the only one that is a brand that I don't know who they are exactly. It's Chinese. It's a beautiful lamp, works great. You just hope that, it doesn't have any security flaws that might make the network insecure and stuff like that. And that is a big problem, not really seeing all of that and not having more information. It all happens really behind the scenes most of the time too. So just choose carefully. And personally, I am still in the just use the minimum amount of smart devices you can. If you can buy, I remember telling a friend of mine that about, because we looked at TVs and he said, well, even though TVs today is pretty much, they're all smart TVs pretty much today. At the time he had purchased a TV, he said, there's a smart TV, but for, $200 less, I have the same size TV, but it's not a smart TV. And I had told him, I said, take the non-smart TV and just plug a computer on it or a mini PC on it. That turns it into a smart TV automatically. And he said, well, that's not a bad idea. And it is not a bad idea because you have more control about your computer and your computer security, knowing when it's up to date, than whatever your TV's software is inside it. So you never know. And, there were some little bad moments. For example, Samsung that got bad publicity for apparently snooping on their smart TVs to see what you're watching. That's stuff that when you think about it, what is actually happening behind the scenes on your smart devices? It's something to think about. So I think the minimum amount of smart devices is the best. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.